first graders, Garfield cheetahs, and others. Last week we drew some leaves, and if you got to Zoom with me, you drew a parrot. Well, today it's three little birds. Follow along with me. Remember when you're YouTubing and you're doing a how-to, you have to pause and rewind and play. Sometimes a lot of times. But that's okay. That's part of how it works. One of the things that's going to be the same about our three little birds is the big beak. And he's a toucan, like Toucan Sam on the Fruit Loops, or toucans out of the wild. He's got this nice beak. It almost looks like a banana. Comes back, and we get these wiggly lines. This is going to be a stripe of color of some kind. I might put two in there, and the colors will change. I'm not going to color it, but I hope you'll want to. And then we come back up the beak a little bit, and we come around, and I draw his head. And then he's got kind of a short little belly, and he's got a little peekaboo wing that just kind of peeks back out and goes behind him. And then he's got the near wing that comes up and it comes out, and it's got some feathers. Oh, I don't like to do the monkey tails. I don't like those little loopies. Ugh. Well, all right, I'll live with it. I'm gonna fix those up. There we go. Maybe looks better. And then I've got the little feet. There is 1, 2, 3 little rings, just like that. And then I do 3 little more. 1, 2, 3, and it's got a stick. Yep. The stick comes out here too. Might be a little thicker over here. And then I got a little tail. I drop the tail down, and I got 1, 2, 3. And I got some, again, those squiggle lines where the colors change, I think. He's got some squiggles on his wingtips, I see now. Yep. And then, of course, I'm coming up here, and the first bird we drew is Angry Bird. Oh, my. Oh, my. He looks simply angry. And then up above him, we have a second beak. And it's the same kind of toucan beak. They like to hang out together. And he might have some different stripes. And that's okay. And we end his beak with that little squiggle line. And we come up and over with his head. Now this time, we're getting tricky. Look at this. His little tubby body comes until it shouldn't, and then it stops. And the peekaboo wing, it comes until it shouldn't. And it shouldn't run on top of this because it's behind bird number 1. And this wing comes up and around, and it's coming down, and then it stops. And then I go invisible. Look, invisible line. And I poke back out, and it goes curve, curve, oh, curve, and then I come back up. And he's got a little tail that comes out. 1, 2, 3, stop. Whoa. And then he's got some little stripes. This is going to be hard. If even you just want to draw one of my birds, that's good too. This bird, bird number 2, I call Sleepy Bird. Yep, he's asleep. And he has a branch too. And it's a little thicker. It pokes out here. Goes behind that guy. And then on top of this one, we have the third little bird. And his beak comes out, and it comes back just like a big banana, and it ends with a zigzaggy squiggle line. And he has a squiggle line, just one, and a pair in the middle of his beak. And he also has a little circle of color in his beak. And he has a head that comes up and over, just like the first two. And right here, He has a big chest that comes up and it stops. And he has a peekaboo wing that comes up and stops. And he has a wing we can see and it's coming up and then it goes stop. Invisible until it peeks out and it comes back and then stop. And it comes back and it's invisible and then it comes up. And the last bird we're drawing, I wonder who he is. Nervous bird. Yep. He's nervous bird. Squiggle his mouth a little bit. You can draw my three little birds, or you can draw your own three little birds. I want to see what you come up with. Bye, cheetahs. Draw more.